Hey there, SnapFlash fam! Botswana's Deputy Speaker of Parliament has delivered a powerful call to action this International Women's Day. While Botswana has made strides in gender equality, she says there's still a long road ahead. Did you know that 75% of Botswana's small businesses are owned by women? But despite this, many still struggle with funding, leadership opportunities, and market access. What's being done to change the game? Let's dive in. Before we continue, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to SnapFlash for real-time updates on stories that matter. Speaking at an International Women's Day event hosted by the Chinese Embassy in Gaborone, Deputy Speaker Helen Manyeneng didn't hold back. She praised women's contributions but warned that inequalities still run deep, from pay gaps and leadership underrepresentation to education and healthcare barriers.
Gender equality and investment of women are critical. When you talk equality, you should be talking about empowerment. You should be talking about addressing systematic barriers also, so that we are equal at once. His Excellency, there is a need to enforce legal and policy reforms, like it was mentioned before by the Chancellor. We should be strengthening and enforcing laws that promote gender equality, such as equal pay, reproductive health rights, land ownership rights, and protection against gender-based violence. Further, promotion of economic empowerment. It increases women's leadership and representation. Elimination of gender bias in education through providing equal access to quality education for girls and women. As you are aware, His Excellency, historically women representation in the political sphere of central and local government, respectively, in our country has been a thorny issue. For our country, Botswana signed and ratified the SADC Declaration on Gender and Development in the year 1997, making a commitment to achieve at least a 30% quota of women in political and decision-making structures. We continue to face significant challenges in regards to women's representation in Parliament. I'm very sad to tell you that in the last Parliament, the 12th Parliament, women representation was about 11%. Now we are in 13th Parliament, it has dropped to 9%. Botswana signed the post-2015 SADC Protocol on Gender and Development. Though we know, we only know that we have signed, but the 30% quota we are talking about, when we are talking the 30%, we signed the quota, but practically there's nothing about 30%. We are still lagging behind. Like I mentioned, it used to be 11%, now it's 9%. His Excellency, we need to take accelerated action now. We should be achieving the goal of gender equality in all spheres, which requires close collaboration between governments. I'm so glad I heard you talking about collaborating with Botswana as Chinese, and I'm to attest to that because there are a lot of initiations which have been done by your government, and I'm still hoping, as I know your doors are always opening, you are going to assist us with a lot of initiations.
Chinese Ambassador Fan Yong reinforced China's dedication to women's development, emphasizing promoting gender equality and protecting the rights of women and children are key pillars of China's modernization. Women must be given the same opportunities as their male counterparts.
We all know women are so important in all aspects of our life. And the Chairman Mao Zedong, the founding father of the People's Republic of China, had a very famous saying, "Women can hold up half of the sky." That means women can do just as much as men, and women can have an equal part for it, and they should be given the same opportunity of doing so. So thanks to the half of heaven, and the world becomes more lovingly, with warmth and brilliant colors. Protecting the legitimate rights and interests of women and children, promoting gender equality, and the well-rounded development of women and children have become important parts of Chinese modernization, which adheres to a path to the peaceful development. And the development of women's cause is inseparable from the simultaneous development of the economy and the society, and the cooperation of global women's cause. This is also the consistent position of the new China since its establishment. China is actively involved in international development cooperation in the field of women, actively participates in international affairs, and is committed to promoting global cooperation exchanges in the cause of women. So I'm very, very pleased to have so many outstanding women representatives from Botswana presenting yourself today and joining us. And we are willing to strengthen the exchanges and cooperation on women-related issues with Botswana, and the Chinese embassy here in Gaborone will do our best to assist and further contribute to the development of women and children in Botswana.
Councillor Kui Yin further elaborated on China's commitment to global women's rights, referencing China's historic role in the 1995 Beijing Conference and its collaboration with UN Women. She also reaffirmed China's long-standing partnership with Botswana, particularly in supporting women-led initiatives.
Gender equality and women's empowerment has always been among the priority issues of Chinese government, ever since it's been upheld as one of the basic state policies of China. Over the past decades, under the guidance of the Constitution, China implements laws to protect women's rights and interests, encourages and supports women from all walks of life to participate in every aspect of the economic and social development. China is also an active advocate for gender equality on the international stage. Dating back to 1995, the Fourth World Conference on Women was held in Beijing, and the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, adopted at the conference, became a milestone in the global pursuit of gender equality. China has supported the work of UN Women, partnered with UNESCO in setting up the Prize for Girls and Women's Education, helped fellow developing countries in implementing 100 maternal and child health projects, and trained over 200,000 female professionals for more than 180 countries and regions. Just this morning, the 7th of March, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi announced that on the occasion of the 30th anniversary of the conference, and as a follow-up to President Xi Jinping's proposal, China will convene a global leaders meeting on gender equality and women's empowerment in Beijing in the latter half of this year. Thank you. As the Chinese saying goes, just like what the ambassador said, women hold up half the sky. Botswana shares its Setswana proverb, Mosadiki Dalia Sechapa, which means women are the pillars of the nation.
The event wasn't just speeches, it was a powerful cultural exchange celebrating women's resilience in Botswana and China. Performances by female artists from both nations highlighted the strength and unity in the fight for equal rights. The message was loud and clear: gender equality is not just a women's issue, it's a societal imperative. Economic inclusion, policy reforms, and cultural transformation are key to ensuring Botswana remains a leader in women's empowerment in Africa. With International Women's Day 2025 in full swing, what's next for gender equality in Botswana? Will the government follow through on its promises to empower women in business and leadership? We'll be watching. What do you think? Should Botswana implement stronger policies to support women in leadership and business? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to SnapFlash for more updates on the stories shaping Africa's future. That's it for now, SnapFlash fam. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep questioning everything.